Let's go over here, and cacti and sugarcane. Cacti and sugarcane. Sugarcane can be found almost anywhere. There's some over there. It'll be growing next to the water. You can only grow sugarcane next to a non-flowing body of water. And you don't need to till the ground. It won't grow on tilled dirt. So you just plop it down on top of grass and it'll eventually grow to be 3 high in length. But the cool thing is that you can take sugarcane and plop it down and just keep going up and up and up and up and up and up. And here's the coolest part. It's not like a tree. So that being said, we pop off creative mode right here, and if I walk to the mega sugarcane tree right here and plop it, oh, shit ton of sugarcane. Unfortunately, they don't grow to be that high, so you'll just have to make your own that way if you want to have something cool like that. Anyways, moving on to cactus. Cactus can't be, and sugarcane can be put into, what is it? You make it into sugar. You can make it into paper by having a chest and going 3 across in the middle, then make books out of that. That's always exciting. That's basically all it'll make. And cactus. Cactus will only grow on sand. You don't need a body of water around it. It won't increase like the speed that it'll grow or anything if you put water by it. But plop down some sand, plop it on top, and then it'll grow to be 3 high, just like a sugar cane. And if you want to pop it off all at once, you just, oh, creative mode is off. Pop that one, there you go. Now you have 2. And the only thing cactus can do is be, I forget how you have to do it, but it makes green dye. So you want some green dye to make some green wool. That's how you get her done. Trees. Trees can be plopped down anywhere, it doesn't matter. I don't know if they can, let's experiment with it. Till dirt, it can be. So, I mean, it's not really gonna matter where you put it. The water next to it is not gonna make it grow faster for what I know. And then, for the final part of this tutorial is bone meal. Bone meal is your best friend. If you just saw, you just take a piece of bone, put it in the nice little crafting section right there, wherever it was. And it'll turn it into 3 bone meal per 1 bone. So, pretty nice. Go kill some skeletons, get yourself some. Make it daylight again real quick. And what it does is, it'll make everything grow faster. Say, our wheat garden over here. Woohoo! You plop it, finished, 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 done. Boom. So it'll make wheat go all the way to the last level, so then you can harvest it and then just plant some more and do it over again. If you have enough bone meal to be able to do that. It'll also work with melons and pumpkins, but with that, it will only make the vine grow into the final stage. So that's the final stage vine. We'll make all of them grow, so as we go through this, it'll hopefully plop one down so I can show you how it grows off to the side and it'll give you stuff. Alright, it will not work for cactuses, unfortunately, or sugar cane, but it will work for trees. But for trees, for some reason, it makes them grow smaller for the most part sometimes. But yeah. So, whoa, if you are in an area where there's not a lot of trees left, or you cut them all down, or you're in some weird survival map, you can always do that and take the tree down and then do the other one. See, for the most part, they do grow for, like, that's an average sized tree, but I know you can get bigger trees than this. It just depends, it's luck of the draw, basically, but for the most part, it's going to be a small tree. Oh! We have a melon at my other garden. Okay. So this is how it grows right there, and we'll take it off. So I can show you the yield of 1 melon, and then you hit the melon to harvest it, and plop. There's some watermelon, and the vine goes perfectly back up so it can grow you another one. Now this one gave me 3. I've gotten 6 melon slices from one, I think. Maybe I hit 2, killed them at the same time, something like that. Weird, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Welcome back again. Hopefully for the last time. I don't want any of that lag again. Alright, last part of this is this contraption right here. Alright, when you plant stuff like wheat and such, it's going to grow based on sunlight. It's coded that way, and that's how it's going to work. Just leaving it out in, like, the normal sunlight, it's going to grow, but it won't grow super fast. So, you got a few options you can do. For just starting out, you can put a few torches around it and then eventually end up with something looking like this. So you can completely cover the whole surrounding of each like lane of wheat you would have. And that'll give you, whoa, a substantial amount of light and start to make them grow faster. Now glowstone will work even better, and what I like to do is just put a straight line over top of where they're growing at. It puts off more light, it'll make them grow even faster. Alright, and also things to note: sheep will run over your dirt and your land, and just like I showed, just like you saw there when I landed on it, plop, it turned back into normal dirt. So if these sheep and nice little skeletons and creepers and stuff start dancing all over your nice crops, it's just gonna ruin everything. But I guess you have to hit it pretty hard to make it happen. Bop. And there goes your vine. It's destroyed. You can either put a fence up, or you can make one of these. And one of these is more highly recommended, especially if you're playing survival. An underground garden. Now the only thing is you're gonna need a lot of torches just like this. I made it with torches to show you, since y'all are gonna be hopefully playing survival and just figuring it out and starting with it. Well, this is what it's gonna have to look like. Completely lit up, underground. It'll start growing at a faster rate than it would above ground. You can also put an extra lane right here on the one side, and then put the water over here and then the wheat here, so that you have a place to walk through. I'll just swim through. I don't care. I made a nice little sun roof in mine so that more light can get through with the daylight, since there's not as much light from these torches getting in the middle part. As you can tell, it's not growing as fast right there. But underground benefits. You put a door up. I did not. Let me just block that up. Sheep can't get in. Monsters can't get in or spawn here. Plus, with fences, I have had the nasty happening of a creeper walking up next to the fence and blowing up and not only destroying my crops and making a watery mess, but yeah, just being a pain in the butt, griefing creeper as usual. Anyways, this is the farming tutorial. This is all the nice stuff you can get from farming. Alright, and in the next guide I will show you all how to build automatic gardens and farming devices. Meaning, let's show you for example. Like this wheat here, you have to come over here, you have to go through the ugly process of digging it all up and then replanting it. Well, with the method I have learned to use, and no, not made for this one, but I feel like I made the pumpkin one, but I think I might have seen it somewhere else. But there's a way you can do it with pumpkins and a way you can do it with wheat, and it's really, really nice. But with the wheat one, you do have to go back and plant them in, but that's whatever. And with the pumpkin ones, you don't have to go back and plant them in. Came up with a nice little way using pistons that will make them come up. So then you can just stand at the bottom, have a huge big old garden of wheat, and like the one I have built took me like 3 hours. I think full harvest I'm getting 130 wheat and maybe 70 melons and pumpkins on full harvest with it. So I'm getting some food from that. Anyways, so yeah, we'll go into that in the next video. I'll start off with the tutorial just showing you like how to build this thing, and then I'll show you the ones that I have built, and so you can see like a massive one in progress and working. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you all find my advice to be quite useful. So subscribe and comment and tell me about my ugly skin.